What's good, life and poetry, or shall I say, greetings and salutations, and welcome back to the channel with your boy, your host, Marcus T. This guy back with another video. We're keeping up with it, guys. We're being consistent. We're doing what we gotta do to make sure every Tuesday and Thursday we drop a new video here on the Life and Poetry channel. And I want to apologize in advance for my lack of enthusiasm or energy in this video here. And as we go in, I guess you'll understand why I'm a little bit reserved today. But before we jump into all that great stuff, guys, I need you to do me a huge favor. And as the saying goes, you already know what it is. If you are new here, or if you have been here before or if you have been here before and have not already done so, go ahead and do me a huge favor, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so that you can be a member of the Life and Poetry family. And once you've done that, go ahead and turn on that notification bell so that every time we here at Life and Poetry drop a new video, you will be notified. Now, once that's done, go ahead and like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Remember, guys, thumbs up, thumbs down, it's all love. I am ashy, but thumbs down, it's all love, no matter what it is. Bring it in, guys, and remember to comment down below. I need your guys' comments. I need your feedback. I want to have that dialogue with you. You know, I'm a people person. I love family. You guys are family, whether you're visiting or you're a member. You're family, right? Now all that's pushed out of the way. I'm actually recording 2 videos today, guys. But the second one won't drop until Thursday. I'm trying to keep it that 1 video a day, give you time to record and edit and all that stuff or whatever. Record, edit, format, whatever it is. But I'm gonna do 2 videos today to get it out the way. I have some stuff I gotta get done this week. I have a dentist appointment this week here. I have to get some work done on this side of my mouth, on the right side of my mouth. Seems like I've been in the dentist for like the past 2, 3, 4 months, about 2 months, 2, 3 months, or something like that, it feels like. It's just, you gotta get it done, right? You gotta make sure your teeth are together. I'm really ashy. This is ridiculous. And this ring light is making it no better. But yeah, so I gotta get that done this week here, and I also gotta do some stuff for my mother-in-law. So I'm gonna try my best to get these videos done today. That gives me time to edit through the week or whatever and get them done or whatever. But yeah, so you guys know my schedule. I record Monday, I upload Tuesday, I record Wednesday, I upload Thursday, so I keep those going like that. But I'm gonna do everything today. Whatever video is gonna drop this week, I'm gonna do them today. Heck, and maybe even one for next week, I don't know. But I'm gonna do them today. I'm gonna get some TikTok done today. I'm gonna do some great stuff today. I'm trying to keep my mind occupied. I'm also trying to talk around what I'm about to talk about today, keep me from getting emotional, keep me from crying or whatever. But I know I gotta do it because that's the purpose of this video today, was to do what I'm about to do. I'm gonna get through this video today without crying, without getting too emotional, without stopping. This video would truly have no edits in it. It would truly have no cuts, no nothing. I want you to see every blemish because this is truly raw from my heart today with this video here, because this thing here hits me hard, so hard, so hard. But we gotta push through it, right? We gotta push through. And I pray that my voice isn't monotone too much, where you have to cut the volume out like extra loud to hear me. So I'm gonna try to lean into the microphone every now and again so you can hear me or whatever it may be. But yeah, so let's talk about something, right? Let's talk about the day this video is uploading will be on my brother's birthday. If you guys have seen some of the previous videos I dropped about him, you know that we lost him last year, shortly after my birthday. And it still rings true. It's still hard for me. Like, it was literally a few days after my birthday that we got the call saying that he had passed away. due to health complications. Um, and literally the last thing he said to me was, "Happy birthday, little bruh. I love you." You know, the blessing is that I know that those words were true, and he knows, and he knew, and we all know that I love him so much. Not loved in the past tense. I still love my brother, although he may not be with me physically. I know those memories are still here, and being as how this video is for his birthday, birth, his birthday. I wanted to do something for him special, but I did want to do a poem because I know I would have got choked up and I would have freestyled or whatever. But there may be a clip at the end of here for him. I know I did a poem in honor of my brothers some time ago, and I did one in honor of him right after his passing. There may be a clip of that either in the beginning of this video or after. I don't know just yet. I see as I'm working on the edits how I want to do that there. Heck, it might not even be no video. It may not be no clip. I may just want to talk to you guys because it's hard for me to say that he's gone. And in the same breath, it's hard for me to believe that it happened and that he won't be here to tell me again this year on my birthday, happy birthday, little bruh. Or as he called me, little ugly. You know, that's that brother dynamic. We joke, we joke, we make fun of, but we love ever so much. And like, he was truly a true brother. You know, I know blood, you know, blood and genetics makes him my brother, but he was a true brother. All of my brothers are, but specifically Dami, or Dominic was his name. I call him Dami or Damo. But it's so crazy to know that so much time, but at the same time, so little time has passed since he's passed. And it's like, I want to wrap my mind around that he's not going to be here to see things and to do things anymore, to be with our family, to laugh and joke and take shots with. But I guess life happens and you have to learn to accept it. This was one of those things that I don't want to accept, just like with my father passed. He and I had a conversation about it. And he told me that it was hard for him to accept it, that our father had passed. And now I'm coming full circle telling the world that it's hard for me to accept that he's passed. You know, it's hard, but it's a reality of it all. But I look back on the time that I had with him, and I look back on the time that we laughed and we cried together, and we just had great memories growing up. And although he was primarily with his mom, and I was with, you know, my mom and my dad. We share the same father but different mothers. I had the blessing of having my mom and dad married and they stayed together, so on and so forth, whatever. But nonetheless, you know, we took that time to spend time. Like, he would travel from North Carolina up here in the middle of the night or whatever and get here at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You'll open the door, I'm outside. You know, just sporadic trips like that, you know, and that's what I loved about him. No matter what it was, he made a way to make a way, you know. And I know every time he came up, he wanted something special. Every time he came up, he always wanted to have a family dinner, and he always wanted to invite the family, you know. And that was his thing. That was his thing. I think he just wanted to eat. I'm not gonna lie. He was a big guy. He wanted to eat, but he loved family. He loved life. He loved family. He loved life. And speaking of family, before he passed, he blessed us with something really special. He and his fiance We call her Maine. Yeah, Maine. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce her first name. I think it's Shemaine, right? Maine, if you see this video, you know I'm talking about you. There we go. We love you so much. We love you so much. And we know that Dami loved you too. Um, they called her, when we first met her, Dami called her Honey Bun. I think my other brother gave her the nickname Honey Bun. I don't know how that came up, but it just stuck, so we called her Honey Bun. Um, but he and her had conceived a child before he passed. And he was so excited about being a dad. You know, he always wanted to be a father. And he had the opportunity, you know, and it happened. It came to pass. He became a father. Some stuff happened before this child here, but we won't speak on it there. But that was a blessing as well. The things that happened beforehand. But yes, before he passed, you know, they conceived a child. And the other day, um, he was born. He was born. I have a new nephew. We welcomed him into the world. But maybe 2, 3 days, maybe 4 days ago, maybe when you see this video, maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. But he looks so much like my brother. And it's like when I saw the pictures of him, I was so reserved because I didn't want to cry. Because I was around people and I didn't want people like, yo, what are you crying for? You good? You know, people just ask questions like, get out of my business, you know. But instead, I internalized it. And when I was by myself, I let it out a little bit. But yeah, so he blessed us. He left this jewel with us. And I wanted him to be here to see his son grow up and to flourish in life. But you know what? Life itself happened, you know. But nonetheless, his son will know who he is. And I'll make it my mission to make sure that little guy has every piece of support he needs to get through life. I'll make it my mission to make sure that he knows that everybody around him loves him, who his father was, and just to love on him like the same way I loved on his father, the same way I loved on my brother. It's my nephew, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Call him DJ. His name's DJ. He's not Dominic Jr., but in my mind, that's who he is. Yeah. Yeah, that's DJ. Dominic Jace. DJ. I think his middle name is Jace. Either way, it's DJ. It's my nephew. I got a new nephew in the world here, and he's gonna grow up to be an amazing young man, just like his father would want him to be. And all those great aspects of his father will be there. They will be in him. I know it in my heart that he will embody the person. I don't want to cry. He's going to embody the person he's meant to be, you know. And it's a blessing to know that my brother's legacy will live on. You know, all too often we forget about the things that people do when they pass, and we tend to push them to the back burner in our memories, and I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that. I refuse to forget the memory of my brother, of my father, of my grandmother, of my grandfather, so on and so forth. I refuse to be that person and say, yeah, they passed, move past it, push it in the back. I can't do that. I can do that because each person in my life who's passed, they left something with me for me to use to get to that next level. They've instilled something in me, whether it was my great aunt, whether it's my grandparents, my father, my brother, whoever it may be, my friend who's passed, and I have friends who've passed, whoever it may be, I refuse to forget you or to let your name or what you stood for go in vain. I say that to say this. my brother, Dominic LaQuint Jackson, was a loving person, kind and generous, outgoing and enthusiastic. He was overall just a great human being, a big teddy bear, if you will. He was about as loving as a brother could ask for. All my brothers and sisters are loving, but Dami was a bit different. He was a bit different. I guess you can chalk it up to Southern hospitality, but we know where he came from. We know the bloodline in which he upheld. But nonetheless, that was my brother. That was my brother nonetheless, and I will refuse to forget who he is. I will refuse to stand at the wayside and not be there for his son. And I say this to you, DJ. When you're old enough to watch this video, or if your mom tells you about what happened in this video here, I want you to know this, that Uncle Marcus will be there for you every step of the way, that Uncle Marcus loves you so much that I can't wait to be there to hold you and to just spend time with you, that I can't wait to be there to see you make the smile or to say those first words or make those first steps. You're my guy. You're my guy. I got you, DJ. Maine, we got you too. I miss my brother so much, guys. Life and poetry, don't waste time, because you never know what tomorrow will bring. Don't hold on to those grudges. Love on your family. They won't always be there. Love on your parents, your brothers, your sisters. Show them that you care. And as the saying says, don't wait to give them their flowers till they're gone. Give them to them now. Give them those flowers now. Show them that you appreciate them, that you love them. Hell, I know I did. I know I still do every step of the way. Every step of the way. I made it my mission to make sure that my siblings know who I am, know where I stand, and that no matter what life brings us, I love them unconditionally, no matter what they do, what they did, or what they will do. I love them so much. Dami, I love you so much. I love you so much. I made it through this video, Dami, without crying. You'll be so proud of me. You know, we ain't no softies over here. You know, ain't no sucker punk. You know, we make it through these videos without crying. I may cry when I stop recording and I move to the next video. But nonetheless, Dami. My God, like it's so surreal though. Like I saw a picture of him the other day on my Facebook. You know, the memories pop up, and I saw a picture of us. I must meet him, my brother, my nephew, and my sister. We took a picture together at a family dinner, nonetheless. And it was just, it brings back so much laughter, because we had a great time. We had great times. We didn't let a day go by without checking on each other, without, you know, just joking or whatever. It's like when I told him I was getting married, he was just so excited, you know, when I did the proposals for my wife, and he wasn't able to make it, but he was like, y'all gotta video chat me, I'm gonna still be there, video chat me. You know, and we were able to video chat him. He saw the engagement, and he started crying until he wasn't crying. You know, then he made it up here for our engagement party and the meet and greet so our families could meet and stuff. And he just was, man, I miss that dude so much. You don't understand. I miss him so much. But what I can do is this here. I can honor his memory, and I can be there for his legacy. continue to sow into his life the best I can. And by doing so, means that no matter what happens, DJ will be all right. His fiance will be all right. Heck, I don't even know if they got engaged, but in my mind, that was his fiance. They won't get married. I was going to be there. And God willing, I'll perform that ceremony for him. Right? But, yeah. It's going to be all right. Yo, Dami, I love you. Life and Poetry, I love you guys. Don't forget to like these videos, comment, share it. But I got to get myself together, get my mind back right to do this next video here. But nonetheless, Life and Poetry family, I love you. I know that Dami would have loved you. I know that he loved you. He actually followed me before. When I first started, he was one of my first subscribers. And he was always encouraging me to keep pressing forward with everything I did, including YouTube, including this here. So with that being said, all that out there, I'm really about, let me get off my cry. But I had to honor my brother. So bro, I know you got your wings. I know you're looking down on us. I know you're proud of everything. I know you're happy. And I know that most importantly, you aren't suffering no more. And you're up there at the right hand of the Father, walking the streets of gold. Walking the streets of gold. My God. My God. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see each other again. I know we will. I know we will. Bro, I love you so much. Dami, Life and Poetry, I love you too. Visitors, I love you. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I think I said that already. And as always, stay safe. Be blessed. And until next time. I guess it's just Thursday. I love you. We out. Peace. Am I my brother's keeper? Was once said in Genesis, in the Bible, in the story of Cain and Abel, when one was so jealous of the other that he saw fit to take rage on him. Am I my brother's keeper? Was said to me as a child when all my siblings would come together and we would say we would look out for one another. Am I my brother's keeper? Was uttered in my mind just the other day when I got a call. A call about my brother. A call that was so disturbing that I had to drop the phone and pass it to my mother because you see, my brother's keeper was instilled in my mind, but at this time, I couldn't reach him. Beginning to wonder if I'm truly my brother's keeper, or if he was to keep me or keep each other or not at all, but it's still in my head. Am I my brother's keeper? You see, I told myself it was just a joke. It had to be a messed up joke after April Fool's, so it wasn't an April Fool's Day joke. Maybe it was a, hey, you just got punked type joke. The phone call had me spinning in such a loop that I was like, what's happening in my mind? See, my brother's keeper was etched in stone, but at the same time, in this dome of mine was emptiness, yet a hollowness of a being that just wasn't me anymore. You see, am I my brother's keeper became a definition that not only I did not understand, but something that I could not get out of my mouth anymore. I started to stutter just yet one more time, and I said to myself, am I my brother's keeper? I answered myself and I said, well, maybe I'm not my brother's keeper. Maybe I'm just the shadow of a reflection of a man that stands behind him, because the shadow that he cascades was bigger than man, bigger than me, bigger than him, bigger than the world. But so am I indeed my brother's keeper, or was he yet protecting me from the realities of life? You see, my brother was a good man. A loving man, a caring man, a man of God, like none other. He knew who he was in himself. and didn't care about anyone else, but he said to himself, I'm going to shed light on every situation I touch. He said, little bro, I'm going to impart in you something that I never had the chance for people to impart in me. That's wisdom. That's love. That's caringness. And in all those aspects of him created this being of something, of a silhouette of a statue that stood tall and mighty, that cascaded over time and time and time. Am I my brother's keeper? I woke up the other day thinking, man, it was just a joke. I was thinking somebody's going to call me and say, you want to hear a fucked up joke? Excuse the language, but this is just how I feel. Because that's just what it was. A fucked up joke. A joke that wasn't too funny because in reality it was real. And I heard the words uttered in my ear yet one more time. Am I my brother's keeper? Then I heard on this side, he's gone. Tears falling, sentiment coming back to the surface. I don't know what's happening. Am I my brother's keeper? And then I'll see my sister's tattoo on her back. Am I my brother's keeper? With everybody's initials around it, I say to myself, man, am I my brother's keeper? Never envy or jealous of him. Proud, insecure in who he was. My brother. Taken from this world all too soon, but left behind a legacy of something that's greater than man himself. He planted a seed. A seed that's bound to grow strong and mighty just as he was. So am I his keeper? Is he still my brother? Emotions tend to fade away and tears start to fall even slower, sometimes faster, sometimes not at all. But even still, in the inside, I can cry pain and not reflect it from the outside. See, because when I start to feel it from the outside, then the world stops and stares and says, are you okay? What can I do for you? Is there anything I can get you? Let me know. But I want to say, bring my brother back. But I know that they can't do that because they don't have the power to do so. And God said to me that he had to go to a better purpose in the sky and he had rested with him. Dancing in the streets of gold. Singing with the angels in the quartet. Although he couldn't hold the tune. That's my brother.